In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I read Positive Mental Attitude and self-help books. For years, people have asked me why. I thought I'd share my reasoning with you. We eat every day, don't we? We need to keep our bodies fed in order to survive. The reason I read the kind of books I do is that I treat them as food for my mind. Every day, we hear, read, and see negative input. It's piled on us whether we like it or not. And often, it's our friends and loved ones who unknowingly do it. Newspapers are filled with negative stories. Television bombards us with negative input via the news and soaps and many other programs. In the case of social media, you don't need me to tell you that it's full of it. Add to that our self-image and what we say to ourselves, and it's a war we often find ourselves losing. I can't do that. I'm no good at that. I'm fat. Trust me to do that. Oh, I'm useless. All kinds of things that many of us think about ourselves each and every day. And that's without the subtle or blatant put-downs we receive from others with whom we interact. It's no wonder so many of us view life as a constant uphill battle. In the early 1990s, I lost my business and the world started falling around my ankles. It would have been easy to think the world was coming to an end, and for a while, it did. We pretty much lost everything. Around this time, I came across a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. It enabled me to see life in perhaps a different way. It made me realize that my own self-image was poor, and the stuff I thought about only made me feel worse. This book helped me to feel better about myself. Over the years, I've built up a collection of these books. At the same time, many people have said it's all rah-rah rubbish and it doesn't work. Usually, it comes from people who are more negative than I was. People who found fault with everything but had no constructive solutions. If what I'm saying seems to be making sense, feel free to hit the like button, and if you've got any comments to make, leave them down there. Let's get back to it. Over the years, I've read hundreds of these books. Have they made me rich? No. Have they made me successful in business? Not particularly. Then what good are they? In my opinion, they've helped me to become a better person. I think I'm kinder, more tolerant, more thoughtful, and a whole lot nicer than I was before I started reading them. They give me insights as to why I've done the things I've done and how I might do things better. They've helped me look at life in different ways. In my estimation, I think they've enriched my life in so many ways. I read for at least 15 minutes from a book every day, preferably first thing in the morning. It helps me to start my day in a positive frame of mind. A lot of books cover things in different ways. Sometimes the writer will express a view that I don't agree with or feel isn't important to me. However, I'm open-minded enough to take that information shared at face value. I read these books using the supermarket approach. I take what I need at the time. In a subsequent reading, something else might jump out and grab me. It's why I'll read a book more than once. Why do I read every day? For the same reason I eat. I need the nutrition. I get a dose of positive to keep me armoured against the daily doses of negativity that constantly come at me. Now, if you're new to the channel and finding some value in this content, please consider pressing that subscribe button. I cover topics that I think are worth sharing, and by subscribing, you'll get to see more of them. If you're not ready yet, just check out a few more videos and make your mind up yourself. Getting back to the subject of PMA and self-help books. If you think that's all hogwash, that's fine with me. If you think I'm nothing special and that I've achieved nothing, that's okay too. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you think I like to moan and groan, you're absolutely right. I'm not perfect. However, if you think I'm bad now, you should have seen what I was like before I started reading those books. I'm still trying to be better. The input I get from them may well never make me rich in financial terms, but I'm rich in so many other ways. The main way is that they've helped me to know who I am and to appreciate that, in fact, I'm a much better person than I originally thought I was. I had a great family around me when I was growing up who supported me and guided me the right way. My books are continuing to do the same thing, helping to guide me on the road I want to travel. I know the person I'd have been without them. And if you'd like to click up there, I'll tell you why you should tell your story.